Hi, this is Richard Fields with this week's report from the fields. This week's report focuses on the unrest in Nepal. No, I'm not currently in Nepal, but I have been on several occasions in the past. I've done the hike to Everest Base Camp and spent a considerable amount of time in Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. So I have a modicum of insight into the culture and economic issues facing the country. Situated astride the Himalayas, most of the country is mountainous. Nonetheless, the primary occupation of 62% of the population is still agriculture. Nearly every square inch of arable land in Nepal is being farmed. That means terraces clinging precariously to mountainsides and potato patches, even at very high elevations. And Nepalese farm families are still increasing their numbers. It's reached a point where some Nepalese farm kids have to leave the family farm. It's simply too small to further subdivide. Some of those displaced Gen Z workers have found employment in the tourist industry, but there's only so much demand for wait persons and mountain guides. That means a lot of Gen Z workers are out migrating to places like the United Arab Emirates or other countries in need of immigrant population and labor. The countrywide out emigration or out migration rate is 4.2%, but there's still a 20% unemployment rate among the Nepalese Gen Z cohort who are still in Nepal. The Nepalese government is dominated by factions like the nominally communist Unified Marxist Leninist Party and the Maoist Center. They share power with the centrist Nepali Congress Party. In practice, the government operates like a crony capitalist operation and is hamstrung by rampant corruption and nepotism. The Gen Z people have noticed and started making a lot of noise about it on social media. That led to a government ban on September 4th of 26 social media platforms, among them X, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. That further enraged Gen Z and led to massive protests organized on Discord. The army was brought in to quell the dissent. The death toll rose to 30. Parliament was torched by the protesters. A curfew was imposed. Ultimately, Prime Minister P.K. Sharma Oli resigned and was replaced by former Supreme Court Chief Justice Sushila Karki. Social media was reinstated. Prisoners who escaped during all the excitement are being rounded up. New elections are scheduled for next March. Will new elections next year improve governance in Nepal? Only time will tell, but the ability of one highly motivated population cohort, Gen Z, to overthrow a government is notable and very interesting. That's this week's report from the fields. See you again next week.